Hello, potato family. I am back with another pick a card reading, and today's reading is a message that you are meant to hear right now. It's really important that you hear this message. And I've actually already done this reading, so I know what all these messages are. I recorded my beginning and I realized that I deleted it, so maybe it was just not meant to be. But here I am re-recording it. And with every pick a card reading that I do, please take what resonates. These are general readings. So if something doesn't resonate, then you just leave it and take what does. And if the whole reading doesn't, then maybe that wasn't your pile and try to choose a different pile. All right, so let's get into the piles here. This is pile number 1, the flame. Pile number 2, the comic. Pile number 3, the gem. And pile number 4, the shapeshifter. So I will let you go ahead and choose. Hello, pile number 1. This is your reading for a message you are meant to hear right now. And you chose the flame. I don't know, this might be a message for someone, but this little piece of ash, little black ash came and fell right onto your pile, and it in the intro there. And I tried to wipe it off, but it left a permanent little smudge on one of the cards. So, I mean, that could mean nothing, or else it could mean something for someone. But you did choose the flame, so it's very interesting. There was this ash that was left behind, that's left some type of mark. I don't know if that's a pertinent message to everyone, but I just wanted to say that because I felt very pushed by spirit to do so. So you have the flame. You also have you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. You have the devil. And you also have this person that is, what do they call this? Do they call it feeling trapped? But it also could be just some type of, yeah, it could be feeling trapped, but it could go many different ways. So let's see. These are just my visuals. So let's see what messages Spirit has for you. So far, I'm seeing some type of toxic energy coming through. Yes. So let's see what else Spirit wants to say here. Tell me more about this toxic energy. Type of possibly toxic communication, feeling hurt by that, feeling possibly, let's see what else, Spirit. I get this message of like toxic, oh wow, that's a lot. Well, feeling trapped also, this is you could be feeling trapped, bound to something, because the devil's about being bound, and then there's this also this boundness to this there's a lot of cards that just popped out, so we're gonna take all of them, don't worry, Spirit. I will. I'm getting this like, don't put them back. Don't put them back. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is, it looks like I get this message of something happening too fast, possibly, and I almost wonder if it's giving you anxiety. There's this anxiety here and being trapped and tied to something. And I'm seeing there's very much a desire to be released from that, to be almost like that you are calling out to your angels and spirit guides and God and the heavens to deliver you from this. Please save me from this situation. And I get this feeling that you feel very alone in it, very trapped and bound to it. This Eight of Wands, there's some type of, actually, let's clarify that just real quickly. So maybe something's moving too fast, or you want something to be moving faster, or it could be some type of, yes, okay, something is there's some type of movement towards something that is causing, and it's a fast-paced movement. It's very fast, it's very quick, and whatever it is, it's causing you anxiety and feeling very trapped and really just wanting to release yourself from it. I'm seeing lots and lots of trapped, toxic, you have multiple trapped in your head, trapped physically, emotionally trapped. You're feeling very trapped with something that is either moving too fast. No, it's definitely something that's moving too fast, but it could go both ways. It's either something that's moving too fast or it's not moving fast enough. And it's very much, save me. Please save me from this. I need help with this. I need outside help. And I'm seeing here this period of rest, and then this tower that's, what is Spirit trying to tell me here? That you need rest from this, or that's what you are hoping for. There's this hope for rest from this situation, and almost this idea of just kind of let it all burn or something. I don't know why I'm getting the message of just let it all burn to the ground. Just let it fall. I don't know if that's the message that Spirit is trying to tell you, or if that's your mentality towards it. But I'm very much getting this, just relax and just let it go. Let it go. Let the tower crumble. Let the tower burn. Tell me more, Spirit, about this forward movement here. This fast movement. There's some type of fast movement towards something that you have possibly put a lot of work into, that you have been, maybe something that you've been working on with others, but something that you definitely have put, that it was, I keep getting the message of something elaborately weaved, beautifully weaved, that there was this fast movement, or possibly that you want it to go forward, that it's something that you've been working on, that that you wanted lots of forward movement in, but you're feeling trapped and stuck and help, please help with this, please help with this. And I get this idea of just let go, rest, possibly even meditate, and let it. But why? Let's see. Let's ask Spirit. I feel called to pull the Surrealist deck. This tower here. Tell me more about this tower, Spirit. Oh, okay. I have to take them because it's so many cards coming. There's the Judgment again. This, please deliver me. So whatever it is, we'll come back to the Judgment. Let's see what the story is above. The Tower again. So the Tower, clarified by the Tower. And the strength, something, oh wow, okay, so this is something that you're okay, I'm very much getting that whatever this is, you're holding it up by like little stilt legs. You know, like this, elephants are typically very capable and strong foundations, you know, like they have these big trunks of legs. But this is, you have these, whatever this is that you are taking on, it looks like you're holding it up with little legs, like legs that could snap at any moment. And there's this sort of longing here. If you see in this face right here, there's this longing for this whatever it is that you're holding up. But I'm trying to see, I'm trying to see what the message is that they want to. Is it about letting it go? I do get this idea of rest, or that you need rest from this, that you need some rest from this, that you're focusing on it too much, possibly, that you're causing yourself anxiety and pain and suffering and this toxic energy. And that doesn't look like it makes you feel very good. But the strength card here, it's something that you have been growing. That's almost like, yeah, it's like a part of your heart, and it's that you have grown. This is something that is a part of you. This is a tree here. This person and this person, they are very much a part of this tree. And I get the idea that this is something that is very much something that's part of you, a part of your heart, a part of who you are. And it's something that yeah, because of those reasons, because it's something that you have worked for, and made into this beautiful tapestry, like this image here. This bigger, this, not, it's not a tapestry, it's some type of, I don't even know what they call that, but this beautiful creation. There's something that is very dear to your heart that you've grown, that you're holding up. And again, with this judgment card, almost looking on for outside help here with this, but there's almost no one there. There's no one there. And it's like, where's my divine guidance here? Where's the guidance forward in this? Where's this? How do I move forward? Possibly worried about how to move forward, how to move something forward. But I don't. So, Spirit, let's get into, what is your advice then? Like, because the message of just let it, I don't feel like this is sustainable, but that's my personal feeling. So let's see, Spirit, what is your advice for them in regards to this? Okay, that's a lot of cards, Spirit. Fine. Okay. The World, the Chariot, again, another Chariot on the board. Let's move these over. The Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, which is very world-like in itself, a world within a person almost. Why do I get a world within you? A world within you. And again, another world within you. Let me make sure I'm placing these right. That looks right. All right. I apologize if it pauses. I love to get every message that comes through in my timing, because I don't like to feel rushed through anything. So if my thing ever pauses, that is why. All right. So we have these two, this World card right here, and I'll pull this up for a minute just so you can see the circle here, how there's this circle and there's another circle and there's these shapes. And I get this idea with this world card of this cycle of toxic thinking, because the shape is very much on the head here. And we also have double flames here. This flame. I have no idea what this card means yet. I usually read my oracle cards and I wonder if there's going to be like a meaning here for you with this flame that's lit. And I feel like you're burning this candle of negative thinking towards possibly towards this that's creating the anxiety and the stuckness. There's this stuckness that is creating your reality, and it's just making the forward movement not possible. There's not the forward movement is not possible. And if you notice that when this person in this card opens themselves up, frees these shapes, see there's that star again, just releases those negative thoughts and toxic ways of thinking, that here with this chariot we have this forward movement. And with this forward movement, it's very free. It looks like an actual movement forward too, like the horses are actively moving, and it looks very beautiful actually in this chariot card. And this person on top here, they are riding this chariot in a very free way. They're barely hanging on to this thing. They sort of balanced on it in a strange, precarious way, but in a very free way, that almost as if the channels of energy are now flowing and free, and you can be free from all your negative thinkings, and you can move forward freely in all of it. And I see, let's put these on top now so I can keep reading my story here. Your story, sorry, your message. All these stories are my stories too, because this message is literally for me right now. So with this queen here, I see that this serene, very much getting the thing that it is that you want in life. It very much can be yours. And look at how at peace she is. Very, very serene. There's this sereneness to freeing your toxic thoughts, moving forward. And it's very much this message of you can have what you want. It's just like you need to be at peace and stop trying to, I get this idea of like trying to control it, or tie it up and a type of trying, just worrying about it, overly worrying about it, going over and over and over again in your head about it. And it doesn't need to be that, or that's not going to help you. And that's creating a stuck energy. It's only creating this. And this is what you want. You want to be open and free to the world, the universe, all of creation. And if you look here with this Empress, it's almost as if from all of that, I was just seeing this like moon. I don't know why I was drawn to this moon here. There's some type of almost like the universe working with you here. Almost, I don't know why I got the seed. It looks like the universe, that is the moon though, but the moon and all of the universe giving its seed to birth this. And you just are at peace, and just all you're meant to do is grow this, have it, nurture it inside of you in a very nurturing way, and not in a panicky, overwhelming way. There's a like little fish. I never noticed there was, I don't know if fish are, anyways, I don't know why I noticed the fish there. There's lots of fish on her shoulder. But I'm not getting any messages with that. So yeah, okay, so over to this Seven of Wands, I almost get this idea that it's coming off this Strength card, where you've built up all of these roots around this thing in your life that is very much a part of your heart. And I get this idea that because of that, because it's so you a part, that it is so much a part of you that it is a part of your heart, is what the message that I'm getting is. And that has, from your heart, grown this wall around you, and this like protective orb. If you notice in here, she's very much protected, and like and it's self-protection. I get this message of like self-protection, like I don't want to I need to this is very much, this is like, look at this thing that's inside of her, this light right here. It's very much a part of her, and it, or this person, it's very much a part of you, and you don't want to almost to have it fail, or whatever it is, whatever the thing is, if it doesn't work out, it would be like a part of you dying. Is the message that I'm getting, is a part of your root system. Like it, yeah, a part of you dying, a part of you dying. Okay, so let's see if there are any more messages from Spirit here. Is there any more messages, Spirit, that, you know what? No, we already pulled some. I'll pull another one of these. We barely pulled any of these today. Any more messages, Spirit, for pile number 1? And I think I just said it all there, but we could pull some more. Maybe there isn't. Okay, that one. 10 of Swords. So very much I just immediately am getting like, release this, like, I almost get this, that you're doing this to yourself here, like that you're all these swords, these thoughts, these negative thoughts are like, they're killing your movement forward. They're killing you. They're not doing you any favors. They're hurting you. All these thoughts are hurting you. And whatever the thing in life, or the things in life that you want, this anxiety, this toxic thoughts on all of it are just hurting you. Anything else, Spirit? Whenever I keep shuffling it, I feel like it's like Spirit, like, unstick yourself, unstick yourself, unstuck yourself. Here, let's pull, put those like that. Unstick yourself, like untie yourself from these thoughts, very much tied to this negative pattern of thinking. Untie yourself so you can be free, be carefree, enjoy life, go into life, and the things in life that you want, you can have. You just need to like almost let it go too. I just keep getting the message of your negative thinking about it, or needing to possibly control it, and just be a carefree spirit, because life is so much about the adventure. It is so much about the unknown. It is all about stepping off the cliff and knowing that the great universe, God, your spirit guides, angels, they'll all be there to catch you and take you on a beautiful adventure. That there's no need to worry. There's no whatever I can't even, it looks like it's going to be good. It looks like whatever the thing is or the things in life, anything in life, this can be anything in life. This literally can be anything in life. And your negative thinking towards anything in life is going to prevent it. And the only time forward movement happens is when you Oh, free your mind. Free. Why do I'm getting that saying from the Matrix, free your mind. Free your mind. There, like, Neo could only be fully a part of the thing, the Matrix, or see the Matrix, or whatever it was. I don't even know how to put it in words. Whatever the thing that he was like doing, he could only do it when he freed his mind. Free your mind. Free your mind. That is what this spread is all about. Free yourself. Free yourself from that. Untie these thoughts. All right. Let's move on to your oracle cards. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. I'm gonna fix these. I hate when my cards are crooked. There we go. The world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, just won't like you. But but it's also filled with those who will love you fiercely. They are your people. You're not for everyone, and that's okay. Talk to the people who can hear you. Don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They won't ever want what you're selling. Don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. You'll be wasting both your time and theirs, and will likely inflict unnecessary wounds and will take precious time to heal. You're not for them, and they're not for you. Politely wave them on and continue on your way. Sharing your path with someone is a sacred gift. Don't cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. Keep facing your true north. Pulling this card means you're being called to embrace your uniqueness, to own your weirdness, to let the world see who you really are, to reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature, not to dim your light according to who is in your presence, to own all parts of yourself so that your people, the ones who are the same kind of weird as you, can recognize you when your paths cross. So, yeah. Like, and I also get this too, I don't know why I specifically just thought of this message of going back to this tower where I was like, just let it crumble, and you're just like holding up something. I don't know. This could be a relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be a job. This could be so many different things. Whatever this thing is that you're holding up, it's almost too that the things in life, this is a message for someone. The things in life that are meant for you will not be, things can be a struggle, yes, but not like this. The things in life that are meant for you will flow. Like there'll be a few bumps here and there, but they're not going to be like this, like you're carrying the weight of everything. And then also too is that, I don't know, going back to this image, there could be a message for someone, like if you're feeling like caught in your thoughts and possibly like almost feeling like an outcast in life, that negative thinking is not good for your forward movement, and you need to release those ideas about yourself. And that could just very much go along with, I don't know, I get this idea of someone that really like doubts themselves, doubts their abilities, their uniqueness, and their true north. And the message is very much like, embrace how great you are, how awesome you are, and how much you are capable of, and you can go forward. The universe fully supports this as it's impregnating you with something beautiful in your life. This could just be a beautiful world, or something beautiful specifically for you. Something, they don't want you to be defensive. They want you to have something very, very beautiful in your life. and to unstick yourself from negative thoughts. They don't want that, because they hear your call here. I do feel that spirit, they see that you're asking for something, whatever it is. There's something that you're praying for. This is a general read, so there's so many different things, but it's almost like you think they're not listening. Why do I keep seeing like a mirror or something? I don't know why. It was like a magnifying glass. I don't know, but it's almost, yeah, like you can't reach them. They're not listening. They're not there. But they are. They want you to know that they are. And that your negative thoughts are hurting you. They're very much hurting you, and they want so much more for you. All right. So the flame. In Sanskrit, the word for fire is Agri or Agni. I'm not sure what that word is because it's such tiny little I'm reading off of this little thing. The ancient yogis saw this flame at the center of the abdomen and believed it to be responsible for our vitality. When it is lit, we are connected to our purpose and sense that life is a sacred gift. It is said that those who cannot see the sacred around them have let their inner flame go out. No. Think of this card as a call to reignite that fire, to cup your hands gently around those things you've forgotten and protect the flame. So no matter how harshly the winds around you blow, it could be an inner archetype that begs you to light its wick. It is likely that the poet, the mystic or the shaman could call to you when the language to call to you with the language of the flame. That's perfect, because that's literally what I was just saying, is embrace life, light up. Like, see this light come, I almost see this like flame here connected to this light here. And even in this card too, this mountain here, like, and the light at the top of it, there's so much like that the world has to offer you. There's so much beauty and adventure and awesomeness that wants to come in. But I do think that there's some very stuck negative thinking that is hurting you. It's really hurting you, and that wants to be changed. And I see that again where they talked about protecting the flame, and I do see you wanting to protect yourself, the flame of you. And I almost wonder if this flame of negative thinking has protected you in the past. It's very much so I do this thing where when fear comes up, anything that I feel scared of or I start worrying about, I deal with this same stuff too. I close my eyes and I go into whatever it is, and I greet my fear with love, and I listen to it. I'm like, what is it you're wanting to tell me? Because fear just keeps coming up because it's wanting to tell us something, because ultimately it's just trying to protect us. Fear isn't something, it's not a negative energy. It wants the best for us. It's there to protect us, because it doesn't want to see us hurt. And it very much is its own like part of our personality, you know. It's another part of us it's like our own parent in a way. It just wants to see the best outcome in our life. It's so scared that we're going to get hurt. It's so scared that we're going to have our heart broken, all the disappointments, all of it. And so it's there to protect us. So whenever you feel fearful in life, just close your eyes, greet your fear, and tell your fear, and listen to your fear, and tell your fear you love your fear, and you're so grateful for everything that it's done for you in life, but it's okay, that you got this, that you are, that you're totally capable, that you've got it handled, and that you can put that flame out. We don't need the flame of negative thinking and fear to to be burning so bright anymore. Okay, so let's pull some Archangel cards here. Please, Spirit. Messages. Right there. Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. I say this every single time. Oh, and also if you are wondering if your guides are listening to you, they very much are. They have their hands on your shoulder at every moment of your life, and anything that you are praying about or asking about or wanting help with, they are there. They're always there. They're in anytime you want to call upon them and ask for help, they're always ready. They're always going to be there. And also with that is a message of if you feel, I get this, she's kneeling. I just noticed that. This almost that you can't stand up on your own and you can't do this on your own, that there are professional people out there that can help. If you ever felt drawn to get a counselor, then you should. I'm not saying you should, but it's a good advice. Anybody, even a spiritual counselor too, anybody that can help you like work through stuff is good. Even just talking to people in your life too can help, the people around you. But also your spirit guides are always there. They want you to know that. I don't know why I want it right there. Yes. And it felt, I just saw the message and I was like, oh, that's crazy. I want it right there. Clear your space. Archangel Jophiel. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. So it's interesting that it's come over this sad, really like alone person, toxic thoughts, and very much clear that out. Let those things go. It needs to be released. All of that energy is not doing you any good. It's keeping you limited. Look at, she's like almost ready to fly. I get this, like, I am like, once all of this, these negative thoughts and patterns and energies have been released, then you will be able to fly. Your wings are so big. You have such big wings in life. And I get this idea too, like that she's wearing some type of backpack, but and I know this isn't a backpack, but that was my thought here, is there's some type of baggage, and it's not even just that you're carrying it like a normal backpack, but it's like strapped around you, and I think it's a backpack of like negative thinking or some type of negative toxicity in your life that there's something negative in your life that needs to be released so you can fly. Your wings are so big. You're being called to do that. Your wings are so big. I keep getting a message. Your wings are so big. Okay, let's pull one last card. Which one? This one? Yes? No. This one? This one? This one? Okay. Sorry. One last card, Spirit. The Magician. Oh, wow. Like, again, your wings are so big. You are so capable. You have everything within you to do anything in life that you want. Anything that it is that you want to do, you can. And I almost get to, I don't know why my eyes were drawn to this sword, but swords with being thoughts. That there's so many more things in life that you are either great at, or there's just things in your life that are beautiful, that to put more focus on those. Like, don't even like pick up this little wand or whatever. It's not a wand. What is that? I don't know. Magic stick. I don't know. But that your thoughts are only a part of you, one part of you. But there's also so many other beautiful things. This and it doesn't have to be a thought. It could just be some type of toxic energy in your life. But whatever the toxicity is, it's only one part. and there's all these other beautiful things on the table as well. And like, what is he pointing at too? He's pointing at the flowers. And like, look at the flowers. There's so much. He's like, look at the flowers. There's so much more beautiful things like than just the toxic thing. Like, look at everything else that's sitting at the table. I get. And also that whatever, I don't know, for somebody specific, you can do this. You are capable. You have everything within you to do this forever to infinity. You always have had this. This has always been you. I don't know why I'm getting that message. You have always been capable. You've always been capable. You've always been capable. That's not for everybody, but for somebody specific. I want that right there. Felt weird right there. Anyways, that was your reading. I hope that all resonated. Pile number 1, I am going to leave the reading right there. And if you could please let me know down in the comments below anything, whatever this is about, your specific situation. I would love to hear about it. And if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel and turn that bell notification on, it would really help me out with building my channel. And I will see you on the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is your reading for a message that you are meant to hear right now. And you chose the comic, which is like kind of a sad cat. Almost a bruised cat. Like, can you see that? It's a cat with like very sleepy, sad eyes, but almost like possibly bruised eyes, but wearing a party hat. But kind of just, I get this idea of like sad cat. Sad cat at a party. I don't know why I'm getting sad cat at a party. We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Wow, they spelled birth wrong. They put brith. Brith as a portal. Calling you out. Maybe brith is a word and I just don't know it. Then you also got the 5 of Cups, so some type of sad energy, some type of sad about something. And it looks like in this card, somebody's teeth have fallen out and they're very upset. There's some type of possible sadness here and an outcry, but I'm also getting sad energy over here with this sad cat at a party. So we'll see. I get also sad child too. Outrage, temper tantrum almost. But let's pull some cards to get some more messages here, please, Spirit. What else do you want to say for pile number 1? Okay. Sorry, I just was like, look at that. Look at that. So some type of pull one more. No? Okay. Okay. So first things that are coming to mind are someone here is very cold and aloof. I'm getting very much older male energy here, but it doesn't have to be. But somebody is just aloof, and it's causing pain here. It's causing some type of emotional turmoil. I'm getting very much like, yeah, just very upset. And someone in the situation is wanting to offer something, but there's this, healing, or almost that someone here is pouring too much into someone that's like aloof. Let's see, which deck am I? This one? No. Okay, sorry. I want to see this full message. Tell me more, Spirit, about this specific scenario here. Okay. The Queen of Cups. I get this idea again with this sort of left out, with this the back turned, and then keeping something to themselves. So it could be there's some type of oh gosh, of course I'm getting confused. Don't be confused. Spirit's like, don't be confused. It'll come to you. Don't be confused. We got you. Queen of Wands. And then again with the offer here, this offer, like almost, okay, there's somebody or something in your life that is causing turmoil, or this could be vice versa. You could be doing this to someone, I don't know, or something, but something that is not, it is not looking at you. This person, this thing, it has its back turned to you, and it's being kept away from you. And I very much see you, both of these are very much like an offer here with your hands open, of like Page of Pentacles is like a delivery of something, and this Queen here of like here, and I almost get this like look at me vibe, this sort of like look at me, like, and passion, and like somebody wanting to be seen but not being seen. Someone here is not being recognized for something. And yeah, very much there's either a thing in your life that's a situation in your life where you're not being recognized, and you're wanting to heal that, bridge that, or even possibly let that go too, because it's very much dumping the cups out. This is a general read, so please take what resonates. But I see that someone here is feeling very, very sad about this, and yeah, okay. Spirit, what else do you want me to, or do you want me? What else do you want to tell me about that flew out? The Hermit. Oh, wow, these are all offers. These are all, I get this message almost that you're like, you've tried so many times or something, because all these people are very much offering something here. If you notice, there's this, all of them have something in their hand here that they're offering. But it's not being received at all. Like, let me move these over here. This person and this person are very much the same, or the situation, whatever it is. Take whatever resonates. But, and there's some, I almost see you pouring, I keep looking at these cups. You're pouring too much into this. I keep getting you're pouring too much into this. You're pouring too much, or that you feel as though you're pouring too much into it. There's lots, because it's very much this cup being poured into this, and over here you're pouring into this. So all of your emotional well-being is being poured into it, that, and it's leaving you feeling very sad. Very, very sad. Okay, so now we have the current energy. Let's get into the message that you are meant to. This one? Stop doing this to me, Spirit. It's been all over with these decks today. Okay. So the message that you're meant to hear right now. Okay, I just stared at that for a minute. So with this, the Five of Pentacles is about being like left out of something. I'm getting, again, there's this very like left out, but I'm not really sure yet what the message is with that. Possibly, and then again with this Four of Cups, which is an interesting depiction here, is that there's this nest of sorts, where, and there's this mother bird with this baby bird, and she's only loving one of them, but there's these other two birds that are like there, like kind of, what about me? And that's also sort of the Five of Five of Pentacles is all very much about being left out. But I get this idea of like, why do I just get those, like, let those jokers go or something? These are like very like goofy people, like balancing around on stilts. Like that these are like, I don't, if this is about a person, and because also she's lost her teeth here, so there's like lots of something about losing or possibly being kept out from something. And I get this message of let them go, like let those things go, like they're not even for you, they're goofy, like you have so much wonderful things about you and that coming back over here too with this too, there's again with this being seen, this not something, somebody is not being seen here, and it's having you feel very alone and sad, and that's only causing more pain. So let's pull some more cards, because I'm literally just reiterating what I just said, so there's got to be more messages here. Let's pull, yeah, actually I feel drawn to pull from this. Spirit, can you tell me more about this situation here? Okay. That's a lot of cards. It's literally all the same cards from the last pile. All these same cards were in the last pile. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. No, there's that growth there. The World. If you are all drawn to the first one, these are all the same cards that were there. And no, that doesn't feel right. Let's put that right there. There we go. Okay. So let me take a moment. Okay, so what I'm seeing is here, this coming down from this sort of mother bird energy here, seeing one, and very much not looking either, not seeing either, but that you need to, I almost get this message of like, see yourself, see your own potential, and release these attachments to something, whatever the energy is. It could be a person, it could be a thing, whatever the feeling unseen in life, by someone, by a thing, you need to release those, release the focus on it. I get this focus, or that is the instrument that you are. That's what, that almost that these this idea of being not being rejected. I get this idea of being rejected. This being, because very much like this rejection feeling here, but like that's almost Oh, okay, I'm getting a different message here. I almost wonder if this is you trying to be seen. And it's like tick, 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 tick. Look at me, tick, 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 as time goes by. Tick, 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 tick. But very much I don't know if this is about a person. Let's go for someone specific. That this, whatever they've gone through in life, has made them into the instrument that they are. I get this very much like that has created them into who they are, and they can't change that. It's, well, they could, but it would it would have to be becoming a completely different instrument, like they are this, what is that, a violin? They are the violin playing, like this. You don't have to become the violin too. You don't have to play that sad music too. That you can release yourself from that you can release yourself from that. And I do see that there is putting in the work towards more beautiful things in your life, putting work into other people, good people, better, more beautiful situations, things that will grow you as a person, rather than the same thing, doing the same thing over and over. I very much get this like idea of doing the same thing, with this, doing it again, doing it again, doing it again. And it's like this, almost this cycle, this repetitive pattern, and that putting your energy towards things that will be beautiful, that will grow, that will, that you can grow yourself, that had nothing to do with outside influence. This is something completely, a beautiful world for yourself, a beautiful world for yourself. Let's pull anything else, Spirit, that you want to say about this. Okay, both these. I see you very much. A cycle. Yes. Okay. So there's something that you I feel like possibly have been doing over and over and over again. And I get very much this message with these, like, following each other, is just like, fall off this wheel and become the best version of yourself without anything outside of yourself. And even on this wheel too, whoever these people are in life, I don't know, this could represent a person or a thing or whatever, but you don't need that. You don't need to keep riding that same cycle with these people or these situations, and that you can become the best version of yourself on your own. That people are great too, but create a more beautiful cycle for yourself by building yourself up, that don't ride the same, I get this idea of like the same rejection over and over, the same rejection. All right. Let's move on to your oracle cards. So you have We the Hathors, Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth as a Portal. All right. Birth is a portal that ushers in new life. The Hathors are here to remind you that you're a child of the cosmic mother, child there, and you're being called to be held by her deep, never-ending love and embrace. This is a tender, nourishing card reminding you to receive the deep, deep love of the mother's embrace. The Hathors know that the journey on Earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you're being reminded to rest more deeply in the mother's arms. This is a card of extreme potency, of femininity, of creation, and of birth. You're being called to mother yourself and others too. Mother yourself. Oh, I love that. Okay. To surrender to your sacred femininity, to create and surrender to your own creations, to hold and be held. You're being called to remember your place in the web of life and to realize that the cosmic mother is watching you every step of the way. You may be going through a transition right now, moving from one way of being to another. If so, you're being reminded that you're cradled in a sacred container, that you're more held than you can possibly imagine, and you have access to more love than your heart can bear. If you're struggling in any way, you're being reassured that things will work out. Open yourself to receiving the overflowing love of the cosmic mother flooding toward you from every direction. Let it stretch your heart. Oh, I love that. I love that. And it really just said exactly, again, with this mother energy here too. Not that this has to be about a mother, but something that you feel very rejected by. I get this over and over and over again, rejection by something, some life situation, someone. It could be so many different things, because this is a general read, like I said, but very much rejected, but you can take full power over that you can create your own world. This world card here, this very much cycle too, and become the mother of yourself. Like I said, that this, be your own mother, birth your own world, end this cycle of these people or things in life that like this rejection here. I get very rejected by life, rejected by love, rejected. So like I said, so many things it could be, but take what resonates, and that you don't need F them. I get very much like F them, like become your best self on your own, and like that, build something, work on your own life beauty, your own projects, and the people around that. When you do that, there people will, the good people, good situations in life will find you when you just focus on building a beautiful life for yourself. All right, so the comic, which is this, like I said, sad cat at a party, you very much could feel. I don't know, I can't say for everyone, but there might be somebody in this reading that feels like in their life they're a sad cat at a party, possibly. I don't know, that was very much a message. I keep needing to repeat it. Sad cat at a party. The comic carries a remedy for all that ails this world. Amid the deepest pain and suffering, there is always the potential to lift up and out of the darkness through laughter. Though dismissed by some as lowbrow or unsophisticated, this archetype actually has a highly advanced mind. Some may use the word genius, as humor requires one to see the situation from afar, then to be swept away by the drama. The comic sees and accepts the messiness of life, using it as material to be mixed and shaped into a potion to soothe the stressed and serious mind. They literally lighten us up. Thus within the comic, thus within the comic is usually the sage or the magician, working healing magic upon any audience who will lend an ear. The comic may be the archetype that heals the deep division in our world, one pun at a time. The comic has plenty of shade to throw on others, and it can fall into shadow at the drop of a hat. Beware of their sharp claws. When light, hilarious, ingenious, spirited, easygoing. When dark, sarcastic, harsh, brooding, drunk. I like the last part, drunk. So yeah, you very much could be the type of person, or I get this idea too that very much like, look at this from a different perspective. Like, don't see rejection as a rejection to that it says anything about you. very much be like the comic, the cat that's just like making light of a situation, making humor where maybe, you know, things are so sad and stressful, not taking rejection in your life as a part of you. Rejection is all, you're going to get rejected. It doesn't say any in life. Rejection happens. Yeah, I've been rejected so many times in my life, and it's hurt me every single time. Every single time I'm a ball, a mess of, you know, I am the this little girl's crying because all her teeth are falling out. It's, yes, rejection hurts. It hurts. But what you do with rejection is what matters, because rejection doesn't have to be, because there's very much a rejection vibe in this too, being like, these two people are riding the wheel and you've been tossed off, you know. It's what you do with that falling off. Did you want to be on that wheel? Did you really want to be on that wheel? Or did you want to be like chilling on your own, like doing your own awesomeness stuff, like with people and situations that are more enjoyable to you? Was almost like, was that even for you? Like, why do you care? You shouldn't care so much. Sort of make light of that, like that someone's rejection says nothing about you, and it really doesn't even say anything about them either. It's just someone or something. Sorry, I keep getting specific, but I need to stay general. That rejection just happens. It's just part of life, and you're not going to be for everyone, and you should just accept yourself as and grow your own world. Don't worry about these jokers. Don't worry about these jokers. They ain't for you. They were never for you. They're on stilts. Like, what are they even doing out there? Like, you've got your own stuff. Like, you've built your own, like, build your own little tree fort, and let these jokers walk around on their stilts, these stupid little stilts. Like, you don't need them. You don't need them. All right, let's pull some Archangel cards. Spirit, what do you have to say? Any more advice for, any more messages for pile number 2? Brilliant idea. Right there. Brilliant idea. Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. So if there is something that you have been working on, this could be for something specific. If there's something that you're like wanting to be noticed about, that you've been working on, I see possibly something that you've been working on, that Spirit is saying it's a great idea. Don't worry about all of these times that you've been rejected here. Like, rejection's gonna happen, like, but keep going. Like, it's a great idea. Keep going. Like, you don't worry about the few rejections that you've received. Like, I know it causes you sadness, but it's gonna be awesome. Keep going. You have it within you. Keep going. Matt. Maat? I'm going to say Matt. Fairness. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So coming back to this, where I got this idea of like, this is unfair, like a temper tantrum, you know, this rejection by something. And know that, I'm going to look at this picture too to see if anything comes through, but know that, that everything in divine timing, like that, it looks like whatever it is that you want, or possibly that you're feeling rejected by, it'll all balance out. Everything will find its balance, and that nothing in the universe ever goes unbalanced. There's nothing that ever comes to into this world. It might be imbalanced for a period of times, maybe even lifetimes, but it always comes into balance. Everything always finds its perfect balance, and that is a lot to do with life in general. Is always trying to find its balance. Whenever things feel out of balance, that's where usually life is leading you into looking at parts of yourself where it's like, okay, a little bit too much this. If you're drinking like too much milk, it's like, okay, why am I getting so sick? Oh, well, maybe I'm drinking a little bit too much milk, like everything in moderation. So a little bit too much rejection, there will be a balance to that. If you're feeling very rejected, the balance is always everything eventually balances out. So I feel called to pull one last card here. Finished. Well, maybe two then. Maybe two. What do we have? Ace of Wands. I get this like with the go for it. Go for it. Go for it. That if there is something that you're working on, or possibly something new will come along. So if you're feeling like rejected, something new and amazing is coming, or go for it. If there's something that you've been working on that you're feeling rejected by, just there's this sort of like, yeah, like that's a great idea. Go for it. Go for it. And I see you feeling, I would want that right there. Match it with the blue there. I'm getting very much like work on your emotional self. Work on your like possibly the emotions that this rejection stirs up within you. I get this very much like going within with all of this. And right over this rejection card again here too, and over here, it's very much like go within with all that and see what does it stir up within you. Look at those emotions, because with looking at that stuff, there's answers. There's not only growth, but I get this idea of freedom. This is this sailboat sailing into the great beyond, of like, by looking at those deeper parts of yourselves that feel injured, that there's freedom in that. There's a path to freedom. Like this boat is in the distance, but like you eventually could be on that boat and free. So yeah, look at those deeper parts of yourselves. All right, pile number 2. That was your reading. Sorry, I almost forgot what pile this was. If you could let me know down in the comments down below what this is all about, I'd love to hear about it. I always love to see your guys' comments. And if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you know when my videos are up, I would super appreciate that. It would help me get my channel growing and all of my messages out there, which I love to spread my my messages from spirit. I can't say they're my messages, they're from spirit. But I will leave it right there, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is your reading for a message that you are meant to hear right now. And you have pulled the gem, Deep Cellular Healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Put those over there. You also have the 6 of Wands, and then this, what is this card called? Intruders. But it can be read so many different ways. These are more of my visual cards. So somebody outside of the home sneaking around, or like can't see in the dark. Could be so many different things. I keep going to this chimney here. I don't know why I keep looking at the chimney. Something something burning within the home. I don't know. Let's see. Let's pull some more cards here. Please, Spirit. Oh my gosh, they just launched these cards somewhere where I can't reach them. Should I take them? No, I'm not taking those, Spirit. It probably was meant for... Alright, Spirit, can you tell me about this message? So something about being victorious, possibly. Sneaking around energy, or not sneaking around. Because this is us against them mentality. But toxic, something not good. Okay. We'll stop right there. I'll put these out and then figure out what I'm going to do here. All right. Let me push those over a little bit. Why does my spread look a little crooked? So I'm seeing there's some type of situation where you felt left out from something, or I'm getting this message of that it was something very secure and that you were proud of, that you felt very secure in, over and over secure, very like very secure in. But now there's this possibly moving away from it, but being like that it's not good anymore, that there's like this toxic energy, and there's something hopeful here. I don't know if it's you hoping for release of this toxic energy. Let's see. Spirit, tell me more specifically with this star here. It looks like some type of hope for emotional release. I get this. I see you're dumping the water of, yeah, okay, of a release. There's a 10 here, this 10 of wands, and of releasing something that is was once very stable, was once very good, something that you were victorious in, something stable, something that you had grown for a while. Take what resonates. I'm trying to read for so many different people, but I almost get you, I mean, a house is very much something secure and stable, and that there's this why do I get fire within the home, fire? Spirit, can you tell me why I'm that almost left out of the home, left out of Page of Wands? So there's this possible even burning within you, maybe, of wanting something, being given something new, and possibly wanting to go in a different direction. Or let this go, let some type of toxic burden go, something that you feel almost stuck to, that has not, I get very much that it hasn't been good. What is this Emperor energy here, Spirit? But almost, okay, of you feeling very, almost like you have to, I keep getting the message of like, I have to like stick this through or something. Seven of Pentacles, about staying to help something grow, or deciding whether or not you want to accept some, okay, so it's that sort of in between of accepting something new, and or sticking with the old. There's this this sort of in between energy, and I see, I kind of get this vibe that you're like stuck between the two. There's this chained chained between a hope for something new, and letting go of a burden that you've been holding on to. Let's see what else Spirit wants to say. Anything else, Spirit, you want to say? But it looks like it was something that was very stable at one point, and that it's been something that has... No, Spirit, I'm not taking like 20 cards. Okay, it doesn't want this deck then. It says move on. Move on. Spirit, anything else you want to say about this, please? There we go. Something that has created a lot of conflict in your life that you're feeling very, I almost see you like supporting it too. That it's something that you've been like, there's this underneath thing that's supporting something that, and that it's been I keep getting like lots of something that you've been growing for a while, but it feels like chaotic, and like that, I get this feeling that you don't want to support this anymore. You're hoping for something, you very much want to let this go, but there's this sort of determination here with the Emperor of like possibly, and then the 7 of being like, well, I want to do the right thing. What do I get like with the Emperor? This sort of like leader mentality, this like that you're the leader of this, and how could I leave this behind? All right, Spirit, would thank you. It knows what I want to say. Oh, I've never seen this card yet. The 9 of Wands. So about holding out against pressure. It's very much all about that too. There's lots of pressure here. Lots and lots of pressure. Everything's being like squashed underneath this pressure. And I see this hand almost reaching out for like help. Help. And again, the very, very similar too is of this like support, this mirroring support. So first message, something about, so let's see where else it goes. What else, Spirit, did you want to say as far as messages towards pile number for whatever their situation is here, this sort of caught in between. I see lots of people like looking towards you. There's this sort of pressure. The pressure's on. Why do I feel the pressure is on? The pressure is on. Everyone's looking towards you to lead them to do something, or that you just don't. And here, the very leader mentality here too. There's just, I almost feel like, I don't know, maybe you want to, well, there is a part of you that wants to stick this through and see this through, but there's also a part of you that feels like the weight of this and is very, it's too much. So I get this ace of like, take action towards something, and possibly cut out, I don't, let me pull one more card to get a card in between here to pull these two together and see what Spirit wants to say. And then more energy of like forward movement. Go for it. So, whatever it is, I get Ace of Rods is very much about something new. That all of this feels like, it looks like it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. And there's this expectant faces of like so many people like possibly wanting something from you, or I don't know. There's just like this sort of, the pressure is on. But with this ace, it's very much about doing something new, but it's also about doing something that's like passionate. So really think about think about this whole situation. What is it that you feel drawn to? What is it that fires you up? That is the way forward. If you go within and ask yourself, what is it that makes me feel passionate? Go towards that, because with this ace, I feel like it's very much like wanting to be offered something new and wanting to take those steps forward, but sort of being like caught in between too. Again, with this, she's kind of being like blown backwards, or even this opportunity here is being like sucked backwards as well. Like it seems like there's this sort of backwards, like back and forth vibe of like, and I feel like there's a lot of responsibility too. There's some type of like feeling very responsible for something that's you're under a lot of pressure for. But with this 8, it's very much like, go with what fires you up, what makes you feel amazing. What is it that you want? What is it that you want? And with ace, cut out any of, I get this, like, don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about what other people are doing, that, or if they're looking at you, or the pressure of everyone else or other things in life. Don't worry about that. Cut all that nonsense out. Don't even worry about that at all. And think about what you want. Let's see. What else, Spirit? 3 of Swords. Let's pull. I'm going to switch decks again. 3 of Swords. And actually, I want to pull from this one. I haven't pulled from... Spirit. What else? Okay. So I get this again, this worry of this almost that it feels like it might break your heart to let other, like, because there's all these other people too, situations, whatever it is that's in conflict. But, and I almost wonder too if this is like, this pressure is breaking your heart. This pressure is hurting you. This pressure is this, whatever it is that you're in conflict, this in between, this conflicted nature is it's only tearing you apart. And like, there's no, you need to move towards the things that that you love, that release yourself from this. Very much walk away from this, because it's only in the 5 too. There's 2 5s here that are like surrounding you. I very much feel like you're this little girl in this image here, and you can be a boy as well. You don't have to be a girl. But this person here that's like crying out, and you are stuck in between all of this conflict. Look at it. Look at this. whatever this situation is, it's just surrounding you. It's surrounding you. And I see above here is this release from all of this, is to release yourself. Go towards something that is more beautiful. Explode out of whatever this situation is. This situation is no good for you. Like, you need to get out of there. This is too much bearing down on you. There's so much like bearing down on you. This pressure, people, these things, these situations, all the pressure of everything, of your life, of your home, of it's like you're hoping for release from that. But I almost get this idea too with like the things in life that, like, maybe your job, and for some people this could be very much like the all of your house, the bills that you have coming with all of that, but it all felt very like victorious and like that you've like made it, but it's all feeling overwhelming. That's for some people, not everyone. And you're almost wanting to like have release, almost less from like in life. Like, I just want less to be released from this burden. All right, Spirit, anything else you would like to say before I move on to one card right here? I feel like that needs to be. Impasse, stuck in between. You're stuck in between, and Spirit's like, take off your blindfold, put down those swords, and just walk towards, there's this, look, it's right in the middle here. This and this. This toxic energy, this hoping for something but not making, this is what's creating an impasse here. But this is your release. Two sides here. This is very much saying that you need to uncross your arms, put down those swords, take that blindfold off, and walk towards something. I just keep getting this message of release of doing something different than whatever the thing is that you're hoping to. You just have to make you have to go in a different direction, the opposite direction of that. Whatever the opposite direction of this is, that's where you need to go. Because in between this conflict here, this burden, it's creating pain in your life. That's where your pain is coming from, and you're only going to stay stuck there until you get out of there. Get the heck out of there. All right. So, or make changes in your life. You don't necessarily have to walk away from the whole situation, but you need to make changes, different, like alchemize the situation, make it different, change it. So let's go on to deep healing, or deep cellular healing. Your body knows how to heal. Healing is your natural state. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, has been out of alignment. If you're suffering from a mystery or chronic illness, don't allow yourself to think you've done something wrong. Today, it's difficult to navigate your health. If this card has made its way to you, you're being called to focus on your healing in practical ways, to prioritize your health, to be kind and tender to your miraculous body, to give yourself the grounding and care you need, to put your body first, get out of that conflict, to nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby, to treat yourself with tender care. You may be called to switch things up with your body or your emotional well-being, to call in a team of helpers to support you in navigating any challenges you may be experiencing emotionally. The Arcturians are a galactic group of beings who have mastered deep cellular and emotional healing. They want you to know that it's possible to feel vibrant in your body and well in your skin, to have your cells return to effervescence and vitality, to find calmness and contentedness, to have a soothed nervous system and a tranquil heart. So, whatever it is that is this sort of in between here is, like I said, not good for you. And your guides want you to take care of yourself. It's causing you, this is not good for your mental health, your physical health. And if you are suffering from any physical ailments, I'm getting the message. This is for some, not all. If you have some type of physical ailment right now, it very well could be a manifestation of this in-between energy. And I'm very much resonating with this this message, because before I started doing readings, I had this full body rash that just came out of nowhere. And it turns out now I'm celiac at 37, but it's still very strange to all of a sudden develop this. But it was very much like my soul being so sad, so overwhelmed with my current situation, that it was like bubbling through my skin and like making me itchy and scratch, and like, it's just like this, all of everything just like was manifesting inside of me. And I very much get that this energy is only causing you not only emotional and mental distress, but that it possibly could be causing you actual physical ailments. And for some, if you are experiencing that, you could have, I think that also see a doctor. I'm not giving you medical advice here, but like that's a lot. I believe that some ailments are manifest, odd, strange ones that like come out of nowhere, are a manifestation of our inner world that's out of alignment. And to solve it, to stop being stuck in between, because your body is almost like tearing itself apart. Like there's this like toxic energy that's like ripping you apart, because you want to go towards this more beautiful life, or whatever the situation is, beautiful person, beautiful situation, beautiful life, or stay stuck in this other that's completely unfulfilling, but it's what you've built up so far. And so how could you, what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to just drop it? But it feels like a lot of pressure. I see that. But it just, all that pressure is like tearing you apart. Whew. All right. Sorry. I just had to get that message out for someone. So the gem. Right. There are infinite names for the gem. It is also known as the jewel, the star, the talent, the gift, the gold. One thing for certain is that it is found deep within a substance that is very much unlike it. For example, a diamond in the rough. The gem always stands in contrast to its surroundings. You can't find it when you are among comforts and pleasantries. Precious stones develop slowly deep in the earth, amid pressure. Spirit, you are amazing. Amid pressure and darkness. Discovering the gem requires a descent beneath the surface where there is no definitive map. I love it. I love it. Spirit's literally telling you, I'll finish reading this in a second. Sorry, I just don't want to forget to say this. Spirit is telling you, you just need to go towards something else, something different. I can't tell you what that something is. This is a general read. This is for somebody else. You just need to just take the step forward. Go just one step forward into something, whatever world you want to create. You can have anything. You can do anything. If it exists in this world, then you can do it. And who knows, even if it doesn't, you might lasso onto another dimensional timeline where you're riding unicorns on rainbows and shit like that. Go for it. Spirit is like, just the first, like, you can't, staying stuck isn't going to do anything. There's no forward movement. And it feel like I almost wonder if you're getting pressured by spirit too, pressured by your own emotion, your mental stress about all this, and the burden of all of your life. There's so much pressure. You're getting pressure from everyone, the people in your life, things. It's just pressure that is, and the pressure will be released once you make changes, do something different, move towards something different. Sorry. And there's no definitive map. There is no, Spirit is saying there, it is whatever you want to create. The unicorns and the rainbows, whatever it is, just go towards that. There's no map. And I think that's probably, you're very much like me. You're like, but I want to know what's on the other side. I need to know what's on the other side. I need a map. How am I supposed to get there without a map? And Spirit's like, no, you don't need a map. You just need to just take a step, and all the path will open up. It'll materialize before your eyes. Look at this, very much like magical energy. It's just a boom, this whole world in one. I get this very much like the Big Bang, in a way, like the Big Bang of the world just being created. So whatever it is, once you take a step towards it, that world, the Big Bang, like, will be created. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry. Let's read the rest of us. Yet the longing to touch the true gem within us is so strong that we cannot help but seek out its radiance. Your gem, like your destiny, is unlike any other in the entire world. Keep digging. Boom, 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 boom. Give Spirit a mic drop, because that was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. All right, so let's pull some Archangel cards. Let's see what else. It's always the readings that start off. Oh, Spirit. It wants to like wreck this. It wants to look at how much it's just like, I'll leave it wrecked for you, Spirit. It very much wants to like clear this out, man. This is all that toxic energy, this old life, whatever this old thing is that you feel pressure from. Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. This card always makes me kind of laugh because it, like, I got it one time in a reading for myself and I just thought it was like hilarious because it's like, what? Okay. Call upon me to clear. It's very humorous. But to clear, it wants to clear this out. It wants to clear out this old energy, this something that is making you unhappy. It wants to clear it out. It's like, that's why, look, it landed on this. It's just like, psh, like, let's dissolve this. Let's crumble this. And you can ask your angels for help with that. If you're feeling like lost, like scared, like hesitant towards changing your life, know that you can call upon your angels to help you with that any moment. Angels, guides, whatever you want to call them. Like, I say both. Spirit, it's always wanting to help. These two are so beautiful next to each other. I'll just leave it like that. I don't know. There might be a reason. Isolt, undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. So, what is your, these cards are very much like meant for each other. Look at how much the colors are like the same. What is it that you love? What is it that what makes you in love with life? What makes you feel, I get this very much like in alignment vibe from this. This is like spirit coming down. It's almost like everything is opening. Life is blooming. Everything is blooming around you. What in the heart here too, this heart necklace, what makes you feel most in alignment with yourself? What has life almost too, what has life, like the pressures of life, what have the pressures of life like turned you into, as far as like the beautiful side of you? What, like, you can always find the answers for where you are meant to go in life with almost your journey is what I get, is this like the journey of your life, what creates a gem, the not the generally pressures, but the life experience, whatever a gem has been through has created it. So you can find, if you're confused at all about what it is that where you want to go in life. Look at the things that you love and the path that you've led so far that has created you into the beautiful soul that you are. Boom. Got it. I love when a reading flows after being confused. All right, we're going to pull one last card for you because I just want to. This one? Yes. One last. Is it saying no? Just the bottom. Okay. Two of Swords. Oh, what's the other one? Forward movement. Okay, we'll take those two. Again, this is the Two of Swords, Two of Swords. This in between has got it. And once why am I getting the message of let one of those horses go? Let one of those horses go. Like forward movement. Let that horse go that way, and you can ride the path forward. Follow one of these follow the horse that leads to the path of beauty. These cards very much are of similar color patterns here, and once you get unstuck in between something, there's this in between worlds here. Once you're unstuck, then forward movement into what you love. And I really get this vibe that he's riding towards some type of beautiful path. You just got to let one of those horses go off into the distance. And like, I understand that you raised those horses have both been with you, but you need to just follow one horse. It's too chaotic. All right, that is your reading pile number 3. Yes, sorry, 3. I would love to hear what your situations are in the comments down below. So if you want to comment, I love to read those. If you could like this video, that would be super appreciated. Also subscribe and turn on that bell notification, and that would really help me out in growing my YouTube channel. Why can't I think of what it is? It is a YouTube channel. I love to deliver these messages, and I would love to reach a bigger audience. So, and I will hopefully see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. I'm actually really excited about this pile because when I pulled these cards, they flew out. Like the whole deck spilled. There's lots of crazy energy. So I don't know if if your life has felt crazy lately, or if things feel out of control, or it was just insane. Like the tarot cards just went everywhere. So this is your reading for a message that you need to hear right now. You picked the Shapeshifter. Put that right there. Then we have Wait. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. So it could be very much impatient energy. I don't know that I was picking up on. I'm very curious to see. You have the Queen of Pentacles, another sort of patient individual. And then the Castle. What is the castles? Ancient buildings, tombs. So very much something that you have built, or well, let's see. I won't say any specifics, but I'm seeing some type of patiently waiting. Let's see, Spirit, what else? That's a lot of cards. Okay, fine. So we have the 7 of Wands, the 10 of Wands. I like that one right there. The 2 of Wands. Okay, so first things that are coming is that there's this sort of like patiently waiting here. Or just even just general, I don't know if patience is, it could just be waiting. And there's this sort of, a moment before stepping out into there's no whatever the situation is, there's not, it hasn't gone forward yet. This is kind of like pause in between, like, but wanting to. There's a desire to step forward towards something, but or something to come to you even. There's this wanting something and it's not yet. Get this like kind of fortress mentality here with this. Very armored too. Guarded and armored fortress. I don't know, something you've built up that you're, well, we'll see where it goes. But I'm seeing you running into like a lot of obstacles here. I feel very much like another thing, and almost seeking this. It could be something financial. It could be a relationship. It could be just something good. So you're seeking something that you like, that you feel very left out from, though. It feels very like left out from, and you're seeking that, seeking that, seeking something. Let's see where else it goes. Let's see where else. I'll go with this deck. Tell me more, Spirit, about this situation here. Can you specifically tell me about this castle? Possibly. I'm confused a little bit. There's the Queen of Wands. Something you have built up that you're passionate about? Get this like, oh my gosh, Spirit. Okay, fine. That's a lot of cards though, Spirit. So take these, not those. Okay. Take these, not those. So you have of course, the last reading has to confuse me. I knew that energy was going to be like chaotic. Got it. Okay. It's a very solo energy here. It's very solo energy. Built up this fortress. I almost get this idea in life, you have built up this fortress, you're in this castle, the castle of your life, by yourself, alone, for whatever reasons in life, you have built up a wall. And I see that nothing new can come into you, because there's this like lots of armor and just sort of, and almost possibly that you feel fine on your own, but no, you don't actually, because I see again with this guarded behavior here. It's like you're seeking something amazing in your life, whatever it is that you most want, and it could be a relationship, it could be a good job, it could be, I don't know, anything. It could be anything. There's so many people that could click into this, but you're guarded against it. There's this, yeah, your guard is up, and I almost see this like very solo, and with this, and it's okay, so yeah, again, it's like your guard is up, but you're also wanting it to come in. But and you're almost like begging for it to, like, there's sort of this like, and also this could go in both, several different ways too. It's that you're either like begging for this thing in your life, feeling though that you really want it, but being cold, but being like guarded against it, being very protected against it, feeling but it's something that you're actively seeking, guarded yet seeking, uh, seeking yet guarded. So there's this like back and forth too. This card can also be about like this kind of like this give and take, this give and take mentality. I see this like guarded yet wanting it to come in, guarded yet wanting it to come in. So whatever your current situation is, there's a very much like back and forth energy with you going on. All right, Spirit, let's see. So what is the message that you would like them to know? What is the message? Six of Wands. Welcome it in. Welcome it in. Don't this put down your guard. Welcome it in. Look, it's very like welcome this. Celebrate it. Don't be guarded. Don't be so guarded. Look at all these hands too reaching out for you. Whatever the thing is in your life right now that you're feeling so guarded against, welcome it in. Celebrate it. Be like, hey, here I am. Come get me. Yeah, very well. I don't know. I mean, honestly, need I say more? Anything else, Spirit, you want to say? I'm sure there's some more advice. It's not as easy as just welcoming something in, but it's literally saying, welcome it, welcome it, welcome it. Two cards. So that right there and that right there. Let's see. I don't know why I feel drawn to do that. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. A new offer. Okay, so because yeah, this it feels very I see that not welcoming it is very heartbreaking. There's pain in that. There's almost pain in being, why am I getting pain in being alone too? Pain in not allowing, staying blocked to something. There's a very solo energy, and it's almost like some type of structure has been, this wall of protection has been built up, and almost possibly to help you keep your heart together, so it doesn't, maybe there's this worry that your heart will be broken by allowing something new in, but trust that it's saying no, there's something new and beautiful that wants to be offered, but you're blocking it, and like welcome it, put out your hands to receive it, put it in, like, and whatever this is, whatever the thing is that you feel defensive against, it wants to grow. Look at it. It wants to like almost wrap its roots around you and grow into something beautiful, and it will root. It's up to you to welcome it first. You have to put out your hands to receive it so it can grow into something beautiful. All right, Spirit, what else would you like to tell? What other messages do you have for pile number 4? Maybe that's the energy I was picking up on, defensiveness, like throwing the cards away. Queen of Wands. This is the first time I've gotten this card, so I kind of wanted to look at it. She's very much in pieces here. Let me have a moment to just look at this card. All right, I'm seeing there's like lots of little cut up pieces of this person, but it's all very beautiful. Like, is she painting? I almost get the message of like painting your own beautiful life. And this armor too, I thought that was the first thing I looked at, is this armor has been like put down. This armor's been put down and she's totally vulnerable here. Almost has been like her insides are being exposed. But she's doing something that she loves. So yeah, I guess the message here is that exposing yourself, opening yourself up, taking off your armor to life, to whatever this situation is, it's like there's nothing to be scared of. This is all very beautiful. She's painting, and almost to take control over, or not control. I get this almost like allow life to be beautiful, life to be painted for you. All right, let's pull another card. Any more messages, Spirit? More messages for pile number... Oh my gosh, there we go. But we're not taking these. Spirit's like, that's okay. I didn't want those. 10 of Pentacles. And yes, again, the 10. So whatever it is that you want in life, it can be yours. It can be. I know this is a really dark version. What is he in, like a urinal? What is that? I'm not even going to look at the imagery on this, but it's like this game of chess or something. Oh, and there's also another castle here. I almost wonder if in life it's like you're always like thinking about the next move. This is for some, not everybody, but like the next move. Like you're constantly like playing chess in life to get to stay guarded, you're always protecting your king, or not your queen. Sorry, isn't the queen? No, the king. The king is the one that you get. But you're always protecting your pieces in life, and there's very much this like, you don't need to do that. You don't need to stay in that type of mindset, because this looks like it is a very dark version. It is a very dark version of the 10. The 10 is supposed to be this like beautiful, well, even in this, you have weird versions of like ultimate, this could resonate for someone, but the ultimate, like financially stable, like the good family, that's what usually the 10 represents, but you have like weird versions of them on the table here. There's this blocked out version. There's this really dark version. And I think you could possibly be creating that because of this like mentality over like what's the right move forward, or I need to protect my pieces, my whatever piece that you're playing at the moment. There's always this like kind of strategy to life. And I get this with this is, yeah, going back to this message is just like open yourself up to the world. It might feel very exposing of the inner parts of you, and you might even feel like your head's being like pulled off, like it might feel like you're being like pulled apart. Put down that armor. It's not, like put down the armor and let life pull you apart to make something beautiful, make something more beautiful for you, to welcome whatever it is that you're currently, whatever the thing is in life that you're wanting right now, to welcome it in, because this is a very dark 10 of Pentacles. So let's see, let's pull one last one, because I hate to just end with a dark. Maybe the 10 will pull. Oh my gosh. Spirit, stop. We'll go with this one. Yes. Accept new, because there's such, look how open she is too. Yeah, her arms are crossed, but excuse me. I just choked. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me get some water. I wonder if there's like almost like that makes you like feel whew, that you are going to like choke or something, that like that to embrace whatever this is, it's going to oh gosh, I'm choking that it's air, almost air that you probably have never even breathed before too. But this freeing feeling too is very much, and she's at peace. She's very much at peace with no armor on. She has the thing that she wants and she just fully accepts it. And like in yeah, it's a very beautifully serene and just the Queen of Pentacles is this very like nurturing individual. So like nurturing life is embracing it as well. Nurturing yourself is putting out your hands to receive what life has to, and not playing chess all the time. You don't have to think about the next move and worry about all of your pieces, and like don't worry about all of that. Be at peace and accept all of life that comes at you with open arms. All right, let's look at weight. All right. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. In our fast, loud, reactive, comparative world, where an instant response is so often expected and at times even a currency, it can feel almost impossible to take a breath. Oh, I was just choking. It can feel almost impossible to take a breath, let alone give ourselves the space to rest, wait, and reset. We're so often in overdrive, expecting instantaneous results over and over again. And when guidance doesn't come at these extreme speeds, it can feel as though something's gone wrong. But often, not receiving guidance is guidance in itself. When you ask for guidance and don't receive it, it can often mean wait. It's not yet time. The details are being woven. Our challenge is to keep trusting when on the surface it appears that nothing is happening. To remember that no matter how long or bitter the winter, spring does always come. To remember that you don't need to solve all of the world's problems in a single day, and that perhaps they'll be better solved and some perspective, or with some perspective and a good night's sleep. This card is your permission to slip, to slow down, switch off, and rest. You're being reminded to have patience and to trust the mystery of life, to trust that things are being woven on your behalf. It may not be happening to the timeline you'd like, but if you gather up the patience, it will be orchestrated better than you can ever imagine. So yeah, I almost wonder too if like going back to this seeking of it, that this defensiveness to it, this defensive nature, this this seeking, I almost just get this message of yes, embrace it, allow it in, drop your walls, like whatever it is that you're like this defensiveness that you have against it, embrace it, welcome it in, but like don't try to control it. There with this 10, the chess and everything, don't try to control all the moves of everything. You don't need to figure out the timeline of stuff. Like I see that you want it in, but it looks like that you might need to work on these the reasons that you're blocking it. There looks like very much a message of like work on that, even with the Hermit too, the inner work that needs to be done with why these walls, the blocking of it. There's this blocking that's going on, and why you're blocking it, and to be patient, allow it in and be patient. All right, the shapeshifter. The shapeshifter has a love of theater, games, and trickery. Its energy appears as one thing, only to reveal a more complex story below the surface. The shapeshifter is within all of us. To some degree, it is the side of ourselves that is slippery, non-committal, and experimental, and longs to dismiss the rules. We need its energy to adapt to the ever-changing landscape of our existence. When the shapeshifter card appears, it's important to imagine you are looking at life through a kaleidoscope rather than a single focus lens. At any moment, the scene may shift, revealing a more enchanting vision than you imagined. Be wary, though, as the allure of the kaleidoscope can leave you exhausted and yearning for solid ground. Dancing long-term with the shapeshifter requires a central pillar of integrity that links us back to our center. So with that, yeah, like look through the kaleidoscope of life. You don't need to play chess all the time. Like I very much get this vibe of kaleidoscope with this card here, is embrace the kaleidoscope of life. There's so much that life wants to like bring in, whatever it is that you're wanting to like bring in. You just let down your guard for it. This is very much of a kaleidoscope of what the hell is going on here. But like, it's all very beautiful. It's all amazing and great and is going to be great. And life wants to play jazz with you. I feel very much called to say life wants to play jazz, but you're too controlled. There's too much control here going on. And even wanting to control the outcomes of things. I get this message of wanting to manipulate the universe into playing your game of chess. And the universe doesn't want to play. It's like, I don't play chess. I don't like chess. I don't want to play chess. And I do my own thing. And it's when you release those expectations of how, your blockages here, you're blocking because of something. I can't, like, it looks like there's a lot of control issues here. All right, so let's pull a Archangel card. Two cards. So we have career transition. Your life purpose is, I should say the Archangel. I want that right there. Archangel Chamuel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. A change in direction of this. I get very much, there needs to be a change made within you. She's looking up at this card here, this like blocked to this energy, this, even the back and forth too. There needs to be a change within you, in a triggering too. It's your life purpose. The word triggering there, whatever it is, this blocked energy is triggering more blocked energy. It's all very triggering, and then to change, you need to change that. You need to welcome in something, embrace life, welcome something in, and that will trigger a different experience. So victory, Archangel Sandolphin, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. I mean, honestly, like that just goes like even too. The kaleidoscope thing here too. Its wings are all like different colors, and yeah, I just get this message of like, just play with life, just be with life, just like look through the kaleidoscope of life and flow with it. And that whatever it is that you're wanting in life, it's yours, but just be open to it. Look at life as a kaleidoscope that is constantly changing, change. All right, let's pull one goddess card. Draw this card, please, Spirit. Ooh, we have another transformative one because all the butterflies in this. Butterfly Maiden. First, let's find her. There. Good spot. Butterfly Maiden, transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessing. There's a lot of change here. Change. Somebody needs a message of change here, and I almost wonder, change your perspective, change your ideas about life, change it all. There needs to be a change made within you, and that will bring your blessings in. The transformation needs to happen within you. If you notice too, this both of these cards next to each other, this like accepting in, embracing life. Stop trying to control everything. Or it could go so many ways. Like, stop whatever the chess game that you're playing with life. Stop it. It's a dark 10 of Pentacles. It's a dark 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is supposed to be this beautiful card, but you're blocking in this one, and it's dark in this one. It's not. To me, it represents a good life. It is a life with all of the beautiful things. And in this 10, it is not. It's not beautiful. It's very dark, and it's just a game. It's a game in this. And you don't need to, don't play this game anymore. Whatever it is, that the game needs to be dissolved so you can have a more beautiful life. All right, let's pull one last card. Which one? Yeah, let's pull one last card. One last card for pile number 4 to end this. Where do I want it? Right there? No. Let's bring that down. Right there. One last card, Spirit. Page of Cups. And it's interesting because this very much looks like a page right here. So why am I getting this message of like connecting to the spirit realm? Or almost, okay, for some, a connection to like the spirit realm will bring like beautiful things in. Even the things like pigs flying, these things that are, you know, even like the kaleidoscope, the things that you don't even expect, like a flying pig, that those things can be brought into you by embracing life, to be open to life, to not be so guarded, or to try for take what resonates, but guarded, trying to control, trying to play a game, whatever it is, and possibly a connection to spirit can help you with that. But it very much like wants to bring things in for you, in even wild things, like things that you just don't even expect, like a freaking flying pig, like there, and you just don't even know you want that yet because it can't come in. Like it wants to bring in like the beautiful, crazy things of life that you don't even know you want. But there needs to be a change. I'm getting such changed energy. Change your energy so that your blessings can come in. Blessings you don't even know, like blessings that are not even on a chessboard, or that don't even exist within the game of chess. There are blessings that chess is kind of a boring looking game. I mean, I love to play chess, don't get me wrong, but it is a boring looking game, and it can only be played so, I mean, there's lots of different ways to play it, but it's really the same thing over and over. But life wants to bring you something even like better than the same game over and over, you know, like it wants to play jazz. That's what I get. Play jazz. All right, pile number 4, that was your reading. I hope that all resonated. If you want to comment down below what your individual circumstances, I would love to hear about it. I love to read all my comments. And if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel, that would really help me out. And hit that bell notification. It all helps me grow my channel and is really great energy exchange. So I hope to see you on the next reading. Bye.